Hey guys, it's Jason again from Fit with Jay with the latest video in my Introduction to Lifting series. Today is going to be a little bit different though. I'm not going to tell you or show you any specific exercise. What I want to talk to you today is about tempo, which means the speed at which you do each and every rep in your sets. So a lot of you have seen some of my social media posts where I'm talking about 404 or 204. There's generally three tempos I like to talk about, I like to use with all of my clients. The first one is the one I use for all clients in the beginning, and I suggest this for any of you very novice lifters, and I also suggest it for warm-up sets for any experienced lifters. The first one is the 404. Now, that could be changed to 4040 depending on where you get your certification from as a personal trainer. What that means though is the numbers, each individual number is the seconds spent at which part of the movement, certain parts of the movement. The first one would be the concentric contraction of a muscle, so that's 4 seconds in this one. The second number is a 0, which means you spend 0 time at the end of the range. Then it's 4 seconds in the eccentric or lengthening of a muscle, and then 4 seconds at the end range as well. Those zeros may end up being numbers if you're doing anything where there's a pause. But I don't really generally use pauses too often unless I'm trying to do something specific with a client or with myself. So the first one, like I said, is the 404. That means you're moving for 4 seconds, so it's very slow in both directions, the concentric part of the movement and the eccentric part of the movement. Those zeros mean that there's no time spent at either end. There's no rest. The bar or the weight is always moving. It's just moving very slow. I really suggest you get yourself a timer. There's tons of apps for phones to help you do this. I always use the timer. I never trust myself. You may be doing well in the beginning of the set, but as you fatigue, you're going to start speeding up, you're going to start resting, and you're not going to be paying attention. You don't want to do that, so get the apps for your phone. I'm going to demonstrate that tempo right now with a few exercises to give you an idea of just how slow it is, because you're not going to do it on your own. You're not going to count it in your head and do it properly, especially through the whole set. I don't care how experienced you think you are. All right, let's use one of the exercises I've done in the past. I've shown you in the past, which is a pull down. I'm going to show you how to do it 404 style. All right,
Cool.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, pull. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, pull. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, pull. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1.
So that's the 404. Once again, I suggest this. If you're new to lifting, this is going to teach you how to contract the right muscles and leave the wrong muscles out of it. I suggest you do only this style, only this tempo for all your exercises for the first 4 to 6 weeks, no less than 4. Trust me, long term, you will be very glad you did this. This will teach you how to do it properly, how to engage the right muscles. The second tempo I want to show you is the 204. This one is good for endurance and for hypertrophy. Just depends on how many reps you plan on doing and how heavy it is. So it will be obviously for a lighter and more reps for endurance and more heavy for hypertrophy, less reps. So let's try that out with something like a bench press, because I guarantee everybody's throwing it up and using a whole bunch of muscles they're not supposed to be. So let me show you that now.
1, push. 1, down, 3, 2, 1, push, 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 1.
So you want to make sure that you get to the top at the point it says down, and you get to the bottom at the point it says up. So you're not there waiting, not there resting. Rest is for between sets, not between reps. All right? So there you have it. The 404 and the 204, the biggest, two biggest tempos that I use. Again, the 204, you can do lighter weight for higher reps, and that'll give you the endurance. You want to remember, you don't want to be throwing things up using 18 muscles when you're trying to target only 1 or 2. This is going to help you do that. This is going to help you grow muscle. The ripping, the small micro tears that the muscle goes through in the low, slow eccentric and the very slow concentric, that's going to create hypertrophy. That's going to let you grow as long as you're eating right and sleeping right. So yeah, that's the latest video. Introduction to lifting. Tempo. More important than anything, more important than any exercise. Do all your exercises with the tempo in mind. All right? I'm Jason. This is Fit with Jay. We'll see you next time.